Tell us your name, please.
Melissa.
And who are you?
Harrison.
How old are you, Harrison?
7.
7. Thank you for being here. Now we're going to talk about your 2 daughters.
Yes.
So tell us what happened and how old they were.
His mom, I thought I was doing the right thing. I gave her the HPV vaccine. Right afterwards, she started having a lot of inflammation issues, abdominal issues, had her appendix removed. Doctors never connected. She couldn't go out bowel movements. They just wanted to put Band-Aids on everything. And we weren't connecting the dots. I didn't connect the dots that she was also injured from childhood vaccines because she was nonverbal. Doctors put her through 5 hearing tests. Hearing was fine. Finally got speech after we went to school with getting help from speech therapist. Then after giving her the Gardasil, it took about 8 years for it to fully catch up to her. Started going to naturopaths. Naturopaths determined her immune system there was no immune system any longer. She battled with ticks a lot of ticks, Tourette's, and she decided she was going to go into the medical field. She wanted to help people. And then they required all their, I'm going to call them as I call them, jabs. They required their jabs. She continued to get sick. Decided she didn't want to work for what I call medical mafia. It's sick care system. You know, they got to keep you sick to get their money. And then after she turned 21, she just continuously couldn't stop vomiting. Couldn't stop. I feel responsible a little bit because I didn't believe her. I didn't understand how somebody that's so young could be so sick all the time. She ate a lot of ibuprofen because of the pain she was in. She ended up dropping down to 80 pounds. She was skin and bones, no muscle mass left at all, none. But I believe in God. Holy Spirit came to me and he said that ivermectin that you've been giving your friends for the COVID, I want you to give it to your daughter. And I'm like, really, God? And I trusted the Lord, and I started giving my daughter ivermectin, and then she started feeling better. And it's been an uphill process since then. She's 90 pounds now. We're working on restoring her immune system. I learned that what was going on with her when I watched Judy Michaelvitz and Reawaken America tour in Salem. And she showed pictures of girls that were Gardasil injured. And that's when I connected the dots. That it was she had AIDS, autoimmune disease syndrome, which it's what it is. People need to figure out the truth on that one. My other daughter struggles with migraines, massive migraines. She has POTS. She just passes out for no reason, even though her vitals are perfectly fine. And thankfully, when we started connecting the dots, my grandson had his immunizations. Had 3 seizures the first year of his life. Magically, they just happened to be a week after vaccines. Doctors denied that it came from the vaccines. Then he got really, really, really sick. His first Christmas, I think it was he was super, super sick. But at the age of 2, took him in for a well child visit. He got more vaccines. He went nonverbal. He didn't want to have any engagement with kids. I feel like it's important for people to know the truth. I don't think vaccines are vaccines. Vaccines are supposed to be cures, and they're not cures. They're creating a lot of problems. They're loaded with a bunch of heavy metals, and they go to the brain and also affect other areas of the body. But my God is a bigger God, and he's healing my daughter, and we're just on the uphill path.
Melissa, what did they say to you when you took your daughter in for her Gardasil? Why? Because it's not your fault. They would have said something to you about why she needs it.
I was a little pressured, a little bit, by a client of mine that, I was going to be preventing cancer on her.
See, there you go. So they basically said that your daughter would not get cancer if you gave her the shot, any kind of cancer.
When we did it, that's just they didn't actually say anything, to be honest. That's just what the word was out there, that you're going to be preventing cervical cancer and preventing HPV. Well, guess what? My kid still got HPV because they injected HPV into her.
So she got HPV after the shot?
Yes, after the shot.
And she didn't have it before?
No. So.
So what is your message to the young mum who's about to have a baby and doesn't know what to do anymore?
Fight for your kids' health, and don't inject them with poison. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. My daughter, his mom, who's heavily injured, 28 vaccines for her. My other daughter, 25 for her. Excuse me, not vaccines, because they're not vaccines. They're jabs. And he, before he was of 2, which we didn't even realize this at the time, till we went to look at his 5-year-old, we realized that they gave him not only his 2-year-old vaccines, but they gave him his 5-year-old vaccines at the same time. So he's had 28. We're starting to see some of the same things with him. Thankfully, his mom did detox baths on him every other night. Did detox baths on him. We had his speech back in about 6 weeks. People at our church were like, wow, yeah, we're detoxing all the heavy metals out of him. And we have a success rate with him. I understand not everybody is, but then he wanted to start playing with kids. Started talking.
So what kind of things do you like to do? What's your favourite thing?
Play Minecraft.
Minecraft. You and the rest of the world, it seems. What else do you like doing?
Going to the park.
Going to the park? That sounds good. Wow, you're doing really well.
He's a blessing for us.
You certainly are.
And the fact that his mom connected the dots and just immediately reversed, tried doing everything she could to reverse and get all these injections out of him, to where we had a boy that wanted to play with other kids. And so his mom, I have to live with what I did.
Melissa, we all do. Thank you for telling the story and warning us all. Thank you.
No HPV, no shots at all, none. They're not what people think they are. God gave us an amazing immune system, and why are we injecting metal into us? I don't only just disagree with the injections, I disagree with Big Pharma. A lot of the drugs that they put people on. And right now, creating memory issues for our older people. They didn't get them with as many vaccines, so let's get it through the flu shots. Let's get it through everything else. So, my voice was removed off Facebook. I was banned, so, October of 2020. So, I think that it's important for everybody to have their voice and speak the truth.
Well, Facebook is run by the dark side, so we don't want to be on there anyway.
That's true, too. So, that's why we like to go to Rumble, too. Not YouTube, but Rumble.
All right, well,